A few days ago, a buddy of mine called me up and told me that he watched a few of my latest videos. And he told me a very strange thing. He said, "From your videos I get it that you are quite liberal." Liberal? Me? I am liberal? A very conservative guy with Republican values, God, family, hard work and freedom. Liberal? Very strange. Well, I gave it a thought and I figured that he was right. Because in Russia, what I am talking about is considered liberal. Because Russia has very unconventional meanings of the terms conservative and liberal. The meanings are very different from the rest of the world. And let's find out how. If we're meeting for the first time, my name is Konstantin and welcome to Letters to King. We're living in today's Russia explained by the insider you can trust. That's me. And oh boy, it's good to be out again. I had been inside for 21 days on self-isolation and quarantine because I just had COVID-19 again for the second time. And this is the first day I'm out. It's warm outside, close to 50, and boy, I'm feeling good again. So what is liberal and what is conservative here in Russia? Let's figure this out. First, a little short lesson of Russian history. You see, when Soviet Union collapsed back in 1991, Russia had 10 very turbulent, very violent, very unusual years of transition. Transition from communism to, I guess, capitalism. Well, it turned out to be transition to socialism, but little did we know at the time. Anyway, it was very dynamic, very violent, very bloody, very life-changing experience. You see, back in Soviet Union, we had certain values. They were honesty, love for your country, patriotism. We didn't really care about money that much, but that changed all of a sudden, overnight in 1991. All the values that we had turned out to be wrong. What we considered was white turned out to be black and vice versa. From 91 and on, there's been one overwhelming value in the life of the Russians. That's money. No one really cared about money much before 91, but boy, they started caring after. People started doing terrible things to get money, okay? Blood was flowing. Mafia was rampant. Streets were not safe. Oh, I can go on and on. For a lot of Russians, what happened was a disaster. Their normal, stable, wealthy, more or less wealthy lives were turned upside down. And a lot of people couldn't even cope with the dynamic changes that happened within those 10 years. Then, in the year 2000, Vladimir Putin came to power. And one of his first goals was to create stability, to bring Russia the stability back. And he's done a pretty good job bringing the stability back. And a lot of Russians respect him because he brought the stability back. Okay, there's very little mafia, pensions are paid on time, salaries are paid on time. Vladimir Putin took away many things from the lives of the Russians, but he has certainly brought the stability back. Right now, Russia is divided into two parts. The first part, it's overwhelming majority who supports Vladimir Putin, who supports the way things are going, who supports the government. And these people are called the conservatives, but they're quasi-conservatives. I call them the stability mongers. They're also widely called patriots in Russia. I don't understand how stability is connected with patriotism, but anyway. The second part is minority, and that's people who want changes, people who ask questions, people who think, people who has traveled outside of Russia, and they're wondering why we're paying so much in taxes. Why are taxes being spent the way they're spent? Why we have the same president over and over and over again? Why we have the government that no one understands what the government does? And these people simply want changes. They want to replace the current politicians with the new ones. They want to change the ways Russia is going. And these people are called liberals. In my eyes, they're not liberals. Some of them are very conservative, but that's what they're called in Russia. Liberals. You see people who want stability, who don't want changes, but they actually don't want the violent changes. They don't want to go back to the 90s. They're called the conservatives and the and the patriots. But the people who want changes, who want to replace this political system with a new one, more efficient, more transparent one, more honest one, they're called liberals. The government mass media has long understood this concept that the most Russians want the stability. And they've been exploiting this term a lot. They introduced the called patriots. The ones who want stability are the ones patriots. And it's good to be the patriot. The ones who want changes, the ones who want revolution, the ones who want to rock the boats are liberals. They're no good, okay? They want to destroy the stability. I totally disagree with this point of view. So-called liberals, they don't want the revolution, they don't want violence. God forbid. I mean, violence is blood, and then let's stay away from blood and civil war at all costs, okay? But these people simply want fair elections. That's all they've been calling for. But they're liberals. This, my friends, makes me a liberal in the eyes of many Russians, even the ones who know me. As for me personally, I don't really care how the people call me. I have 4 values in my life: God, family, hard work, and freedom. And everything in my life, actually my life, has been spinning around all these 4 values. I'm a pretty simple guy. I'm sticking up to these values, and that's it. These values defined me. This is who I am. I can be called conservative. I can be called liberal. I can be called Martian. I can be called Scientologist. Whatever. I hope that now you understand who in Russia is called conservative and who's called liberal. If you found this video interesting, please press the like button. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.